Have you ever heard of the TallWhites? In the 1960s, Charles Hall was a U.S. Air Force weather observer stationed at Nellis Air Force Base in Nevada. His job seemed routine: launch weather balloons, record data, and keep track of conditions out in the desert. But Hall claimed something happened out there that was far from ordinary. He said he encountered a race of extraterrestrials he called the TallWhites. Unlike the small, grey aliens we usually hear about, the TallWhites were described as thin, fragile-looking, extremely pale, with long, almost translucent hair. They were much taller than humans, some reaching over 7 feet, and their eyes seemed larger and brighter than ours. According to Hall, these beings lived in underground facilities near the desert. The U.S. military, he claimed, had a secret arrangement with them, allowing them to operate near the base in exchange for advanced knowledge or technology. But what makes Hall's story stand out is not just the description of these beings, it's his relationship with one of them. Hall said there was a female TallWhite he came to know simply as the teacher. Unlike the others, who often kept their distance, the teacher communicated with him directly. She wasn't threatening. Instead, she guided him, taught him about their customs, and even helped him understand how to act around her people without causing offense. Hall described her as patient, watchful, and curious about humans. Over time, she became something like a mentor, a bridge between two worlds. For years, he kept these experiences to himself. But later, Hall wrote about them in a detailed series of books called Millennial Hospitality, insisting it was all true. Skeptics argue that his story reads like science fiction, pointing out the lack of physical evidence. But believers say Hall gave too many details, too much consistency to simply dismiss. So what do you think? Did Charles Hall really encounter the TallWhites and learn from a mysterious alien teacher in the desert? Or was it all just an extraordinary story, born from imagination and isolation? Please subscribe for more stories.